Hey everybody, what's up? Today I want to give you some hacks and some cheats for your manifestation. Things that can help you just speed it up. So if you're interested, stay tuned. My name is Alina. I'm a spiritual life coach, a manifestation coach, and a Reiki master. So, I have a secret. Psst. Really not much of a secret. Yeah, I use Facetune on my thumbnail pics. So what? So what? Who cares? So what?
What? No.
You're simply the best.
Anyways, you probably already knew that. But there's a couple of reasons I do that. One is to trap you and to bring you onto my channel. And two, it's a really good prop and it's a good tool to help you to manifest. So, AI. Everybody hates it. A lot of people love it. It's a hate-love kind of relationship. I think it can be really helpful for manifesting, especially like money or physical appearance changes, really anything, to be honest with you. Relationship could work for that. Job. So when you are trying to saturate your subconscious mind, which is what you're doing, you're trying to rewire your mind so that you create a new life for yourself because you're used to thinking about all the negative things and not the positive things. So, newsflash, you've been manifesting your entire life. It's just that you've been doing it negatively instead of positively. And you've been doing it without intention. So you're just kind of been coasting on autopilot and you didn't realize you were doing it. For whatever reason, it's like half the population was brought up and raised to have really positive beliefs, positive self-concept, a belief in themselves, and an easier time manifesting things with intention positively that they want to manifest. The other half of the population is just wired more for negativity. I don't know why. Don't know why that is. But for those of us that have that situation, we just have to spend more time to rewire our mind. And when I'm saying spend more time, I'm not talking about years. You don't have to wait years till you can manifest what you want. That's not what I'm saying. But it's just more of a process. So maybe you want to use multiple tools to help you to get what you want. Some people, like, they swear to God, scripting is the way to go, and it's what worked for them, and it's the only thing that worked for them, and that's great. Some people swear to God it's only affirmations or robotic affirmations or subliminals or whatever. And they pick one thing and that's what really worked for them. Really anything can work for you. It's not about what you're doing. It's your mind that's doing it. So it's whatever works for you and for your mind to kind of trick your mind or rewire your mind. So it's not that one is right, one is wrong. That's not the case. It's just that some different modalities work for different people. But for those of us that have a harder time or we have a lot more rewiring to do, we're going to want to try multiple things. The biggest thing is consistency. Consistency, okay? Sticking with it and not giving up. You can't do affirmations for 2 days and then be like, well, this doesn't work, and then give up. Same thing with subliminals. You can't try something once and then go look and see, did it work? Because you're just putting out there that you don't believe in it, and it's kind of this crybaby energy vibe that you're giving, like a tantrum, I didn't get what I wanted immediately. You have to stick with it. So one of the things I would suggest, if you're a subliminal person, go on Instagram and search subliminal results. That can be extremely helpful because when you see it work for all these other people, that does something to your mind. That's telling your mind, hey, this actually does work for people. It also will list on there how long they did it, usually, and what subliminal they used. So when you look at how long it took, that can give you some comfort, some peace of mind, and it also can give you an idea, how long should I give this? Most of the people, they saw a little bit of results within a week or something. It's not usually overnight. For bigger changes, for some people that want to release a bunch of weight, it happened over time, but they did not give up. They were consistent with it. And you could say, well, yeah, but they probably dieted and exercised. Yes, some of them did. Some of them did not. Some of them didn't change anything and they just did the subliminals. But the point is that the subliminals could really speed it up for you. I mean, do you want it to take a year or 2 years, or would you rather do it in 5 months? So everything's relative, right? So some of those people made major transformations in 5 months that you would think would take someone years to do. So that can be helpful to, so that's a hack. So get on Instagram if you like subliminals. Google, look up subliminal results, and then you can find all different ones for like face, body, job, money, career, gifts, Pinterest, manifestation board, whatever. There's a subliminal for everything under the sun. So that can be helpful because I can give you a time frame. Not necessarily that it's like, oh, it took her a week, so if it takes me longer than a week, then it doesn't work. That's not true. It's just that you might have different starting points. You don't know where somebody is in their journey. Okay, so that's tip 1. Get on there, look up subliminal results. Tip 2 is to take pictures. Take pictures. Do the before and after like they do, because you might think that you're not getting a result, and then you go to look at a before and after and be like, holy shit, this actually worked. Like, I can clearly see a difference. That'll give you motivation to keep going and keep doing it. And the more you do it, the more you're saturating your subconscious mind, the quicker you're going to get your results. Okay? So, subliminal results, take before and after pictures. What's the other one? Oh, so Facetune. So that one I use for my pictures to help me manifest different things, different appearance changes or whatever. Also for my body and those kinds of things. So that can be really helpful. If you do that, use AI of any kind, whatever photo tool you like to use. And you can make the tweaks that you want to see. And then you can look back and have something to refer back to. It's really helpful when you have that visual. Something about that just does something for your brain. Your brain really likes these visual things to refer to. So that'll kind of speed it up. And you can do that. I've done ones where I made myself into this AI queen, and I had piles of money and all this kind of stuff. And you could do it for a love, interest, relationship, or a family with children. You could put whatever you want on there. And it's just a different way basically of having kind of a vision board, but it's your face. So there's something about that for me that's helpful when it's my face that I'm looking at instead of being like, oh, I want to look like this supermodel or whatever. That's a harder time, especially if you're just new to visualization and you have a hard time seeing the visuals. It can really help you and go a long way speeding things up if you have it like it's actually you or an AI version of you embodying these things. Okay, so give yourself time, take before and after pictures, look at the results, visual cues, really helpful. Another one. If you can get on there and do daily visualization meditations on YouTube, they're all over the place. I've done several different ones. A lot of them say give it a month. And there was one I did. I'll see if I can link it in here somewhere. There was one I did where I visualized the same thing every day. She has you you take off your old shoes and then you put in this new pair of shoes and you step into those shoes and you're embodying that new person that you want to be. And I did that one for I think months. She said 30 days, but I think I did it longer than that. And it's crazy how now I look back and I'm like, holy crap. A lot of those things that I visualized have either manifested or I'm in the process of manifesting that. It happens. It just almost like manifestation kind of sneaks by you a lot of the time. You expect to just wake up and have this totally new life. And that's just not usually how it goes. It's usually these subtle things and you don't realize it. And then one day you're smacked in the face with oh my God, I actually did manifest that. That gives you more confidence to then be able to manifest more and more and more and keep it going. Okay, so those are my tips for today. Like and subscribe. Bye-bye.